So a lot of people have been asking me about bunny hopping and how to do it. So I'm going to put together a quick tutorial to show you guys at least what I know about it, and hopefully you can learn something from there. Anyways, first things first, what do we need bound in order to bunny hop properly? You're going to have to bind some form of jump. You can script it, but you're more than likely going to want a form of mouse wheel. So I'm using space for regular jump and then M wheel down for when I'm bunny hopping. You're also going to need two different forms of crouch. You're gonna want crouch toggle. You don't need this, but it's pretty useful for when you want to slide full distance. And then you're going to have to bind the holdable version of crouch as well. And then for me, sliding is mouse 5. So you're going to need all of those things. This is mouse 4 here, but it's actually my mouse 5. Sprint, slide, jump. Okay, and then mouse wheel for jumping as well. Jump, jump, jump. So the first thing we need to go over is like the whole purpose and what bunny hopping is really for. It's to gain speed while moving forward and backward without touching the ground. So essentially you gain speed by jumping and strafing in a particular direction. So if I'm in the air and I'm strafing left, and keep in mind, you hold W the entire time you're bunny hopping. You never take your finger off of forward. If I'm strafing to the left, right, I'm going to be moving my mouse in an arc from left to right like this. Imagine like a figure 8 track, okay, or a sine wave, or an 8, and you want to follow one particular track on that figure 8, right? Does that make any sense? And then you want your mouse movement to also be the same but horizontally, and you're only following one track. So you can continue to move forward, hopping, jumping, jumping, jumping like this, or you can go right, and then you can also curve it left and right to go around corners. And that's a little bit more advanced, but for now we'll just start with the basics. So you want to hold forward, sprint, slide, jump, 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 and just work on your timing. Slide, jump, 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 jump. Don't worry about bunny hopping. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Just use your mouse wheel to continue jumping on the ground like so. And you want to spend as little time as possible on the ground, because every time your character touches the ground, you're creating friction, and it's going to slow you down. So you want the least amount of friction possible, and you want to be touching the ground as few times and for as little time as possible, if that makes sense. And we're not going to play around with healing or sliding just yet. So running forward, jumping, jump, jump, running forward, jump, 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 jump. Okay. And then once you get that down and you've practiced that for a little bit and you feel comfortable with it, I'll do it over here. Sliding, jump, 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 and hold it as long as you can. And just try and keep going without losing any speed. That's the best way to get a start on how to bunny hop properly. Now, we want to add in the slide and the turn, right? So slide, jump, and then here's the motion you're looking for. And I'm not holding crouch. Okay. So sprinting, sliding, jumping. Okay. A, D, A, D, A, D. Holding W the entire time. Okay. D, A, D, A. Okay, now we're going to add the crouch in there as well, and you're gonna have to use the holdable version of crouch. So you want to sprint, slide, hold crouch the whole time. Jump, 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 jump. A, D, A, D, A, D. Okay. Holding W the entire time, holding D when moving. So when turning to the right, I'm holding D. When turning to the left, I'm holding A. Okay. A, D, D, A, like that. Okay. Now, one really important thing with bunny hopping is obviously the ability to get away with from enemies, and then the ability to heal while doing so, right? And it's a really important thing in Apex because it allows you to open up in a fight with someone. So say me and this Blood Hunter are fighting, right? You open up in a fight. Let's say you peek something like this, open up in a fight, and he just lasers you right off the bat. You get a bad peek. He has a more advantageous position, what have you. And you take some heavy damage right off the bat. So the odds you're going to win that fight are pretty low. So what bunny hopping does is it allows you to get back away from your opponent, healed up fully, and then reset. So you can approach the fight again with full hit points and full armor. So it kind of gives you a chance to like mulligan on a one-on-one engagement with somebody. Also, you can just do it in the middle of big firefights. It increases your longevity and your ability to keep fighting. So it's a really good thing to practice and get good at. So now we're going to add the heal, okay? So just practice this at first. Sprinting, sliding, jumping, jump, jump, heal, right? Oh, I kind of messed that up. Jump, 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 heal. Okay. Slide, jump, 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 heal. Keep jumping.
Just a sec. 1 second.
Okay. Slide, jump, heal, jump, 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 jump. Okay, so after you've practiced that a bunch and you feel comfortable with that, we're going to start crouching and sliding and holding crouch the entire time. So sprint, slide, jump, hold control. Okay. So then add a heal to that as well. So hold control, heal, jump, 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 jump. Okay. So you're staying crouched the entire time. Crouch, heal, jump, 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 jump. Now, once you've practiced that a fair bit and you're comfortable with that, then we'll start getting into bunny hopping. Okay. So a good way to learn, you can try standing at first, because just adding the crouching element to it makes it a little bit harder. And then they also patched bunny hopping a little bit so that you can execute crouch and slide commands at the same time. So you can be holding crouch, or excuse me, you can execute jump and slide commands at the same time. So it didn't used to be like that. You could be crouched and you could jump as many times as you want, but now you can execute crouches and slides at the same time. So it creates this little like sticking effect sometimes when you're bunny hopping. It's not that bad. You can still do it, but it's just definitely something you notice. It was their attempt at getting rid of it, but they didn't manage to do so very well. Okay. So keep practicing your motions, be hopping around, add the crouch into it. Okay. Again, I'll call out what I'm doing here. Holding D, A, D, A. So notice when I'm turning right, I'm holding D. When I'm turning left, I'm holding A. Okay? And when you're strafing and turning at the same time, you gain speed until you hit the maximum bunny hopping speed, right? So you can start from going really slow like this and start to gain speed as you go. Okay, it just takes a lot of practice. Something you'll get comfortable with eventually. It just takes time and practice. It's kind of a foreign movement for some people. And then what you want to do is start getting that down and then slowly adding the heal into the mix, okay? So now we're healing.
1 second.
Stopping. Oops. Healing. Healing.
Up a bit.
Okay. And then once you're kind of comfortable with that, you can move into the next phase, which is using obstacles to get away from people in firefights. So again, say we're fighting this Blood Hunter, we start to lose the fight. Our target escape obstacle is right there, right? We want to get behind that so he can't shoot us and execute our heal. So what you want to do is put away your weapon. So whatever that is for you, for me, it's 3. You want to pull out your hands every time, right? So, because you run faster. So you immediately pull out your hands, sprint, slide, jump, 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 heal, and then curve your bunny hop around the corner of the obstacle that you're trying to hide behind. Okay. And then another good way to get a handle on that is just start jumping around from side to side and practicing that, right? So here I'm going to jump in between some obstacles. Okay.
Just a sec. 1 second.
Okay. So now that we've got that down, you can get to more advanced steps like bunny hopping backwards. That's probably like the final evolution, right? So it's not necessary. You can get away with just doing it the normal way, but bunny hopping backwards allows you to keep tabs on your enemy visually while you're running away, right? So if I'm just going to do it the normal way, say this blood hunter shooting at me or whatever, and I'm trying to get away, I can't see what he's doing right now. I'm trying to get to cover, okay? But I have no idea what my enemy is doing, and by the time I'm here, I don't know if he's pushing, I don't know if he's staying still. And that's kind of the beauty of backwards bunny hopping, is you can just turn, sprint, slide, jump, and then look, I can keep tabs on him and what he's doing, okay? You can also throw your heel into that too. So again, you're looking forward, sprinting, sliding, jump, 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 jump. It's the same as normal bunny hopping. You're just going the opposite way, right? So slide, jump. So just reverse all the processes, and then you can also heal while doing that. Okay. So slide, jump, backwards, healing. Okay. And then you can also practice using that to get around obstacles as well. So say we're losing a firefight right here. Sprinting, sliding, jumping. Okay, I kind of missed that turn right there. Sprinting, sliding. On. It's kind of a tight little choke right there. Sprinting, sliding. I keep running into that wall like a nub. It's obviously harder to bunny hop backwards. Okay, but just keep practicing it. So sprinting, sliding, jumping, backwards. And it's the opposite motion of when you're moving forwards. And then learn how to slap your heel in there at the same time.
Just a sec. 1
Okay.
second.
So there's a basic tutorial for you guys on bunny hopping. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to move into how to practice in the firing range in my next video. So stick around.